Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're doing a pick a card reading. This one is all about what is a hot holiday tea. So this should be really fun, cathartic, and interesting. So grab your stuff and get comfy and join your auntie on the other side. Hello everyone, and if this is your first time to my channel, a special welcome to all of you. I truly hope that you will stick around and become part of the tribe. And if you are a returning subscriber or member, hello my lovelies. It's always so wonderful to connect with you, and I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, so thank you all for being here. I appreciate all you give to the channel, so thank you. As you see before you, there are 3 little cups. These are going to be your psychic linking objects. And I will be pulling as I go today. I will insert a little video for those of you guys who need a bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. I will also show each cup up close. All right, so you can get a better vibe of each group. Now, if you're pulled to more than one group, there probably is going to be more than one message here for you. All right. And with that said, I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Group 1, all of you that selected the boot, the little boot cup. This is going to be your reading all about your hot holiday tea. So let's get into who this tea is about. All right, tell me who the tea is about for my group 1. This card wanted to come out. Guide, balance between head and heart, divine, wise, sensible, shrewd, down to earth, measured action, skillful words, awareness. Tell me more. 37 reduces to a 10, which reduces to a 1, an ending and beginning here. Tell me more about this hot holiday tea for little boots. Little boots? What do I want to call you, little boots, group 1? Ooh, we have masochist in reverse. Projects energy onto others, hates weakness and vulnerability, abusive, low self-worth, endures great self-torment. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Do we have a little martyr? We have a little martyr going on. Martyrship. Little boots. Little boots is a martyr. We have accountant. Thorough investment, stability, happiness, financial, new beginning, savings, prosperity, pleasure, security. Ooh. Ooh. Listen, the more that they hear things going well for you in your career or financially, the more they feel like it's hurting them. Okay? Woo! This is weird, y'all. Let's get another card. This is weird. Tell me more about Little Boots. Little Boots. Lobbyist. Relies on others to follow through. Liar. Uses excessive compliments to persuade. Works for others. Uses money to manipulate. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Is it about the money? Is it really about the money? It feels like it is, Group 1. The hot holiday tea. Gosh, this feels so weird. I can't quite put my finger on this, but it feels like someone who gives, watches people do well, and then is a martyr about it. And it's a cycle. It's a repetitive pattern that they do. It's also a control mechanism, okay? And they're doing this with you. And it could be money. It could be resources. It could be emotional manipulation, all right? And I feel like there's this energy here of excessively apologetic, apologizes after they have done something wrong, but does not learn from their mistakes. Boom. Highly manipulative. This person's very manipulative. And fake apologies. Fake apologies. They don't mean they're sorry. They don't mean it. They don't mean that. They don't mean that shit, okay? They are passing the buck, not taking responsibility. And I feel like you, with this guide card here, I feel like you are super aligned, or you're getting super aligned, and you're listening, and you're getting the things that you deserve, okay? You are getting what you deserve. Maybe for the first time in a long time. And this may be energy that's coming. You may be getting to feel it now. This may be in the court. It may be in the family. It may be at work, whatever this is. And it is absolutely killing this person to see you win in any way. This is some trifling bitch. Okay? I mean, for real. Like, they do not like to see you win. And it feels weird because it feels like someone who should be clapping for you. Someone who should be helping you win. And I feel like, what's weird is, I feel like in some ways they have. You know? So it's a really weird and desperate feeling. I want to take the top one here because it flipped over. The Truman Show pretends to take people seriously, but only for their entertainment. It's fake. They are fake. This is a fake ass bitch. For real. This is a fake ass bitch. And I got to tell you, maybe you've caught on, but other people haven't caught on yet to this fakeness. This giving. And listen, this energy has shown up in my readings before. And this is a group of people who give, like, and I always use this example, but it goes to show, okay? They're the person who brings all the food to the office. And they go around and they talk to everyone and they find out the tea. They get everyone to trust them. And then they go and tell who? The powerful people, right? And before you know it, they know your tea. They know your stuff. That's why you don't tell people stuff. You don't get overly friendly. You watch yourself, especially now, okay? And that's what this feels like. Someone who's highly manipulative by giving. And say, no, you don't have to give back. No, it's free. No, you're my kid. You're my cousin. You're my nephew. You're my whatever. But the gimme is the manipulation that follows. You not going along with the manipulation. That's what it is. How dare you? How dare you? These two want to come out. There's a lot of toxic tea here. We have unproductive Casanova sleeps while others hustle and grind, waits for the check but won't put in effort to make some dough. See, I feel like this is them talking. This is them talking about you. Like, I put in all this effort, but they don't do nothing. Like, I put in so much effort into this situation, but they don't do nothing. A Nightmare on Elm Street. They create an illusion that things can and will be worse if people leave or abandon them. You can't do it without me. You can't do this without me. Who do you think you are? You can't do this without me. No. Who do you think that you are? You think you're you. That's who. I feel like there's some kind of moment here where this person felt like they lost control of you. They lost persuasion, influence over you, and you begin to kind of follow your own internal guidance, or literally your guides. And I feel like they really started talking about you. They really started flapping their gums to people. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Knight of Coins. We have the Six of Coins. We have the Fool. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. I didn't take the reversal. I don't need it. I read intuitively in all kinds of ways, y'all. Listen. They're talking some shit here, okay? First of all, the money, the resources. For those of you who this hits, they're talking about how there's a waste of resources, waste of time spent, like didn't appreciate it. But it's free. No strings attached. Oh, they took the job that I told them to take, or I gave that person their name. And what did they do at work? They screwed up, or they didn't show up on time, or they blah, 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 blah. Okay. See, I feel these energies here. See how he's holding these little berry flower things. And I feel like they're talking about him. But they're talking mad shit about him. That's what I feel here. Like a lot of negative energy coming towards you. Maybe you have felt this. You felt this overwhelm. Burnout. It came out in reverse. Maybe you felt this, Perhaps you've tried to move on from this energy. The hot holiday tea here is that if you're feeling a lot of burnout, it could be some energy from this person, okay? This person who is just constantly in your business. And you got to do some energetic hygiene here, some spiritual hygiene. I feel like for those of you with the Fool here that have really, especially with the guide and the accountant, I feel like there's a new journey here around a career. I feel like they are talking, even though, and this is what gets me, even though for a lot of you, they encouraged you, they may have gave you money, they may have gave you resources, they may have done this, that, and the other, and the third, they talk trash on it. And the fact that many of you are succeeding, or you have really put your head into it and you're just still in the game and still doing the thing, they absolutely talk trash on it. They do not think you're productive. They do not think where you've put your education is productive, where you put your time is productive. If you bought a house, if you bought a car, whatever, waste of money. I wish I hadn't given them the money, because look what they've done. Whatever journey, whatever new thing it is, I don't care if it's a refrigerator or it's a rug, okay? I feel like this person is just so manipulative and weird with it, like feeds off of it in a very strange way. I tell you, this person feels weird to me, and I usually can break it down. I usually can break the energy down, and I have to a degree, but it's like this person is a true emotional, deep down, okay, when they're alone and nobody's around, they are like a psychic, emotional masochist, because they want to feel bad. So they do these really emotionally manipulative things. And it's very, I am not diagnosing anyone. I am not doing that. This is just the feelings that I feel, okay? I go see a professional. Okay, I'm just a woman with a gift and I'm sharing it with you. That's it. But it feels so weird. And I don't really know what to say about that. There's a lot of energy here of moving on from the overwhelm, moving on. And I feel like that's really part of this tea, this holiday tea, is that your guides really support the move on. They really do. And for those of you that this is like someone close, this is at work, I feel like there is some strong energy around adjustments that need to be made for you. Because the toxicity in these people is ramping up. There's more labeling happening here. There's more viciousness. Like the more that you go with your internal guidance, the more that you lean into your light, the more that you move away from this control, from this oppressive energy, from listening to the horrible things these people say, this person says, to people who listen. People are listening, okay? The more that you leave this behind, it feels like the more anger comes. It's almost like a how dare you? How dare you do this? Who do you think you are? It's such a, it's such like, you can't move on from this. I see a flash of a blue eye and almost like a violet purple skin. So whatever that means to somebody here. How dare you move on? How dare you, you can't leave this. So I feel like a lot of you are moving on, and I feel like it's really tough. There is baggage here from this. We have happiness hater. Ooh, they hate you being happy. I feel that. That's part of the weirdness here. That's part of the chit chat. That's part of the struggle. Listen, if you have to be like at a party or a gathering with this person who you know who these people are, okay? Be more aware of the things you say, okay? Be more guarded about your personal life. Be more guarded. I don't care if they're in your personal life. Be more guarded. Same shit, different day. That's right. Don't give them any energy. If you can keep from responding to them, don't. Okay, these are the kind of people who, they have that thing where they want your energy irregardless of the response. So if you can avoid as much contact with them as possible, you starve them. You starve them out, okay? You starve them of your energy. If that resonates, then you take it, okay? So this energy really hates you being happy. So the thing is that you move more deeply into your happiness. You work harder at it, okay? This should motivate you. Let your haters be your motivators, okay? And for them, they are so in depth in your energy because of this. This is their life. Their sad, pathetic little life. Feeding off hate, feeding off this weird energy of wanting to feel like a bad person, like liking to feel like a bad person. And that comes from their own baggage. And if you know they have baggage, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Let's see what else. What else do we have here? This person is lonely and scared and threatened by you. It's so weird. The energy for group 1 is just really strange. Tell me more about this tea. There's something about losing money here. I'm seeing this with this card. There's a lot about losing money. Clout hungry, say anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. Yeah, they think you're a drama royal, king, queen, jester, princess, prince, duke, duchess. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, choices. They're talking about your love life. They're talking about how you're attention seeking, your love life, your bad choices in love, how if you're in a relationship or you're married or have a family, they talk about your family, they talk about your kids. Like, this person is so mean. And I don't say that often really in these gossip videos about the meanness. This is a mean person. They have mean intentions. They're mean. This is just a cold-hearted hater. And they just run their mouth. They may have like substances involved here. They just run their mouth, okay? Let's see what Santa says. Let's check in with Santa Claus. Come on, Santa. Tell us what is up. Listen. You got a hater. You got a hater who wants to spread the hate because they're miserable. They're miserable that they can't control you, okay? And they really want to hang on to you and your energy. And your energy is just too precious. And don't let people manipulate you and make you feel bad, because guilt keeps you anchored. Okay, don't feel guilty when someone helps you and says, hey, I helped you. I did it because I love you. And no strings attached. And they come back with invisible strings. Don't buy into that, okay? Scrooge. Someone doesn't understand the meaning of Christmas. Boom. Boom. There's your Scrooge McDuck right there. Krampus Mall. Naughty. Someone's trying to blackmail you, or someone is being blackmailed to do a terrible deed. Y'all, that's ridiculous. They're just making up stories. Something about kiddos there, though. Something about kids there. We have good friends, good drinks, good times. I feel like you're moving into a time where you're going to enjoy your life a lot more. And these people are going to go over here and be in the Krampus mail. Okay? They're going to be making up stuff, talking crazy about you, about your life, until your energy is so far beyond that well, I got to tell you, some people get talked about for years because your energy is just that powerful. You may be one of those people. that linger in people's energy, you know, especially if it's family or things like that. You leave a powerful presence. That's why they're talking about you in the first place, honey. You know, this blackmail thing, I get something about emails here. I get something about emails. Like, I have the emails. I have the emails. I have the texts. I have the receipts. Listen, you can make that shit up online. So, and I don't think they say exactly what they think they say. So I think you don't care. You really don't. We have third eye chakra, perception, spiritual awareness, intuition, imagination, unveiling instinct. I think that's where you are. I think that you are more spiritually aware than you probably ever have been. And this makes people angry because you sense when people are good for you and when people are not good for you. And this situation isn't good for you. So what do? You move on. And that's what's happening here. And you're moving into good energy. You're moving into energy of light. I see golden energy here. Promising energy. And a lot of it has to do with getting away from people like this so you can get more clarity. It's hard to have clarity when you have people like this in your life who kind of feed on failure. They feed on people's misery and they want to keep you miserable so they can feed off of it and talk mad shit about it. It's just insane. This person has weird energy, y'all. It's just super, super weird. So, all right, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting reading. I really enjoyed reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. And if you made it this far, leave me a little deer. I have a deer here and a deer here. Leave me a little deer down below to let me know. A deer from your emojis down below to let me know. Thank you all for watching. And if you can, hype this video. It really does help the channel. And please subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, good to all of you that selected the gingerbread. This is going to be your reading all about the hot holiday tea. All right. So keep in mind it's a general reading. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. So let's find out what is a hot holiday tea, who is it on, and what's going on for group 2. Tell me all about it. What is going on for my group 2? That's a lot, though. That's a lot. We'll take it out of this. I think the top one wants to come out. We have individualist, temperamental, self-doubt, reactive, anxious in difficult situations, acts out, rebellious, sensitive to criticism, and withdrawn. Let's take this one, and then we'll decide. Okay, we have high chair, tyrant, high energy, enthusiastic, risk taker, helpless, but powerful, inspiring, joyful, sense of wonder, playfulness, uplifting. We have intuitive healer, seeks unity of mind, body, and spirituality. Feminine, works in human-centric fields, restores balance, creates growth in others. Beautiful. That's really beautiful energy. And then we have this here. This doubt. All this wonderful, playful, I feel Pisces energy here. With so much doubt, so much worry, lack of confidence. And, you know, to be fair, confidence isn't something we're all just born with, you know. Oops, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Are you okay? We're not all born with it, you know. Some people are born with just natural confidence. Some might say arrogance, right? And for others, it's something we have to learn. We have to earn. because of circumstances, right? And the thing is that you're an intuitive healer. And I feel like you know this. You're aware. You're aware that you are talented, but very humble, okay? And sometimes humility, being overly humble, being overly sensitive about your gifts, being almost hiding them, being afraid to explore them, being afraid of your own power. That comes from people who didn't appreciate you and didn't help you grow. People who probably, may even have been jealous of what they saw in you. Or didn't understand it. Tell me more. They extort people by control, by using photographs which were initially shared privately. Okay, so I feel like this card here is about manipulation. I'm going to put it over there because I feel like it could be very triggering. I feel like group one had this. I feel like you have it, but it's different. I feel like you have been very manipulated, okay? You've been lied to. And I feel like you have a very tender, watery heart. I feel Cancer here. I feel a tenderness. You may wear your heart on your sleeve at times. You're so intuitive emotionally. You feel people's emotion like when you touch them. And through that, you also can feel like their sickness, their mental state. Like you're very powerful in that way. And it gives you a heart for people. So you fall in love quickly and deeply. And people take advantage of that. They take advantage of your kind heart, your open-heartedness. And I feel like you have a lot to give. And you've taken a lot of risks around relationships, around career, around... I feel like you're highly creative, but you don't... A lot of the stuff I'm talking about, I feel like you don't share with everyone. It's not for everyone. And what it does is it puts you in a place of being vulnerable. Because you don't share your gifts with everyone. You don't share your strengths with everyone, but you do share your weaknesses with everyone. We have rusty and crusty, looking like a train wreck and moves like a sloth, but they think they're a Mercedes. So I feel like you have a problem with surrounding yourself with people who think they're better than you. They think they're more talented than you, or they want you to think that. They want you to think that they're more talented than you. I feel competition here. Maybe you feel they're more talented than you. Do you? Do you feel they're better than you? Is that the real tea here, that you think other people are better than you? They're more gifted, more talented, more worthy than you? Because that would be a no. That's a hard no, okay? Just because you weren't supported in the way you should have been doesn't mean that you're not worthy of the talents and abilities and skills that you have. It just means that you were failed. And now you have all this emotional, psychic, creative energy, right? And you may not know exactly what to do with it, or maybe you do. But I'll tell you one thing, baby doll. You may think you have boundaries, but you don't. Your boundaries are not high enough when it comes to this emotional, psychic ability. And I know for you that's hard, because you want to stay open, you want to stay in a joyful, playful place. But I got to tell you, there are people out here who do not mean you well. And you know this because of the way they have treated you. You may say, oh, but Auntie Amy, I'm here to heal. I'm here to give, right? You're a human being, okay? And yes, healer energy, intuitive, psychic, creative. But you're not here to empty your well constantly until it's so empty that you have nothing for yourself, okay? You're here to have a human experience. You're a consciousness having a human experience. And you have to do better at protecting yourself, because your abilities are about to grow. They're going to expand. Your creative abilities are about to expand. They're about to grow. And you're going to have to put up better boundaries. If you get energy and ability, you get psychic hits by people touching you or you touching people, don't do that. Don't let people touch you. Have a hard boundary. Don't hug people anymore. And people may be like, you don't hug people. Well, you know, germs. Wear gloves. Do what you need to do. Get space until you learn how to control your abilities better. Meditate, 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 meditate. I cannot say it enough. I usually, bring it up casually, but group 2, you have this powerful, emotional, psychic ability. And there is a need here to really learn how to control the flow better, okay? Because it is going to expand. A great deal in 2026. A great deal. And I feel like boom with the first eclipse. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So, you got to watch out for people who want to take advantage of you. You got to watch out for people who do not mean you well. And I feel like we got one right here. Hold on to your fears. Has difficulty releasing the fears which may be holding them back and moving forward. Comfortable in that they comfortable in what they know versus the unknown. Listen, my friend, nothing is for certain. Even those things that you rely on every single day to be for certain will change. They will change 110,000%. Okay? Nothing remains the same. Children grow and they leave. People think, no, they do. They really do. We age. Of course, we agree to do that, but, that's another story. But things change. Culture changes. We see it all around us. You are changing. Your awareness is changing. Your consciousness is changing. And you may have fear about it. I feel like people around you have fear about changes. I feel like some people fear you. Is that some tea? Some of you have somebody who's afraid of you. Because you went silent, I hear. Some of you ghosted them, and now they're afraid of you. Tell me more about this. It's like we're switching lanes a little bit. It's all together. We have not so pretty Ricky. They think they are cute and still have it going on, but they ugly as hell, and energetically and physically. You cut them off because you didn't align anymore. They did not have good intentions. Let's find out what they did. What did they do? What did they do? What did they do? Tell me what they did. We're going to use the tarot. Tell me what they did. This person's scared. They're scared of you. They think you may be a witch. That's what I hear. Maybe you are. What happened here? Why no contact? Why don't you talk to me anymore? That's what I hear. Some of you, different messages. Knight of Swords. So there was words, aggressive words. That's what I feel here with the Knight of Swords. Aggressive, a fight. We have the Three of Coins. It was ooey gooey. It was nasty. It was a nasty fight. It may have been over money, okay, possessions, but it was a nasty fight. Whatever it was over, it was a nasty fight. Okay, yeah, it was over money, possessions, something like that. And for some of you, it was a petty fight, but it got out of hand. Like it was a little fight over some kind of possession or money or resources, and it got out of hand, okay? And it was nasty. It was way nasty. It might have been over family as well with the Ten of Coins. Could have been over family or family-like ties. But it was a nasty fight. It was nasty. It got brutal. And this person is scared of you. That's some tea right there. They're scared. What are you scared of? Judgment. What's the bottom? We got the moon. The truth revealed. They're scared that you're going to reveal the truth about the situation. About this nasty fight, about money or a family situation. They're scared that you're going to reveal the truth about a situation. Listen, they're scared. You got them going. Let's see what Santa says. Oh no. Not so pretty Ricky is scared. About the words that were said. They sure are scared. Okay. Let's see what Santa says. Santa, come on, Santa. We have moves in silence. Nice. Not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. Moves in silence. It feels like karma is moving in silence on this person. Okay? Maybe you cast. Maybe you didn't. But this nasty little fight where some tea came out. Maybe a secret came out. Here, illusions revealed. These two and this bottom one wants to come out and this top one wants to come out. Santa's got some shit to say, y'all. Okay. We'll save this one. Will work for food. Fired. Caught out there throwing out in the cold. Some of you guys, if this is at your job or at a job, they may have lost their job. Okay? Or I feel like they may feel like they're on the outside at work. They may feel like they've been out of the clique. They may be being watched heavily at work for mistakes around money and time and numbers. We have, whose auntie is this? Naughty, acting a fool, embarrassing themselves in public. They may be feeling guilty about this fight here and may be drawn to some partying and party-like behavior, and it may end up being kind of self-destructive, which may lead to this being watched at work and potentially, losing the position. Milk and cookies, spreading good cheer and showing appreciation. See, here's the thing. It's like the scales of karma swinging here. And we have one person in this nasty, horrible fight receiving this, the struggle bus starting to really come in, okay? And then we have the other person receiving positive energy, good energy, a good flow of just a happy time, feeling better. Sometimes people don't realize that feeling better in your life, man, that's worth some money. Because when you feel bad all the time, a good positive wave of energy coming into your life can be very refreshing. So I feel that here, like a refreshing energy moving in your life. That's uplifting, okay? We still got it, nice. There may be some snow on the roof, but there's some fire in the furnace. Just a wave of like good, positive energy where you start feeling really good about yourself. That part of you that doesn't have confidence, that part of you that doesn't believe in yourself is going to feel refreshed. You're going to see yourself in a different perspective because the scales are going to start to be leveled out. The karma is going to be level. I don't like that word. Okay, I don't like that word, but that's the word we got. The energy is going to be leveled out. Okay. It's going to swing back your way. And good things are going to happen. And a lot of it seems to be how you see yourself and how you believe in yourself. We have sleigh ride, sliding along and enjoying the ride no matter where it takes you. Being really open to the good, to the possibility. Being really open to what can happen? I feel so good about me. I feel so good about what I'm doing. Anything is possible. It's very positive. We have Secret Santa. Someone has their eye on you and it's for a good reason. Beautiful energy. This is really about like someone seeing your light. Someone seeing the confidence you have in what you're doing, the belief you really start to nurture, and seeing your light and being drawn to it. We have throat chakra. Communication, mental clarity, self-expression, imagination, inner voice, truthfulness, free-flowing energy. Beautiful. This really is about your expression. The energetic flow of healing the sense of self, really beginning to see your strengths, your inner beauty, your inner awareness of the totality of who you are. That you're not just body parts and bits and pieces. That you are a total and complete human being with gifts and abilities. The confidence you're going to have. I feel like a solar plexus heart chakra healing here. Work on your chakras, okay? Do some meditation, do some meditative walking, things like that. It just feels like such a good energy. This is the energy you want to be in for a new path, for a new road, for a new way of being, okay? I want to pull some tarot on this because I feel like part of the tea for you is this new energy that you're walking in that really is for you, like all of this is internal positivity coming to flow. And I want to see where we're going with it. Like, is there a road, a door opening, a pathway opening for my group too, with this positive energy flowing in. Just feeling so good about yourself and your life and just you. And I feel like a lot of this is like not focusing so much on the exterior world and focusing on healing self because you understand that healing self is healing the world as well. We have a whole ploppity ploopity plop that came out. We have the Emperor, okay? We have the Four of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Empress, you, the Death, you, the Ten of Wands. And the Tower, listen to me, sister, friend, brother, cousin. You got the Emperor and the Empress, y'all, reading over. Listen, this energy that's coming in for you, yeah, it's going to cause a Tower. It's going to cause a transformation, okay? Right now, you're in the Four of Swords. You're in recovery mode, okay? You're resting. That's right. You're resting. You're incubating, okay? Because this Tower, this death is transformational, all right? And it's around this accomplishment, this belief in yourself, okay? This knowledge that you are the best thing. You are the best thing. Being led and being guided by your senses, by your intuition. Being balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. Being able to properly express yourself as you want to. This positive energy is really, this is kingdom. This is setting up your life for accomplishments, for times where you can relax and recover. The Tower, the transformation is going to change your life. Because you're going to feel so different about who you are. You're going to feel so different. You're going to feel so different about who you are. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. It feels like someone who has embraced themselves. And the Tower here feels like the knowledge of the need to transform. The knowledge that it's time to let go of the things people have said and not said. Of what has kept us down and what has kept us locked away. It's an awareness. And there is recovery from the Tower, okay? There is recovery from the transformation. There's recovery from burdens. There is recovery. The transformation is into this Emperor-Empress energy, this balanced person. Will you live in this always? No, but you will have access to it. This could also be a new god or god form, goddess coming in. This could be unification of your god form, okay? It could be different energies coming forward for you, for some of you, in different paradigms. It could be a goddess coming forward specifically, a goddess of water, a water goddess, Aphrodite, Venus, other water goddesses I will not name. They are of different paradigms. If this is for you, then you know she has a golden halo. We have an emperor here, and this feels like a god of the land, a green man type energy, a sun type energy as well. And however you resonate with this, it feels like on your road, there will be much guidance. Okay, that's part of the tea here. There's a lot of guidance on this new path for you. There is a lot of transformation. There will be accomplishments, okay? There will be burdens. but there will be rest from the burdens as well. But it will be important that you ask for help on this journey, because it really is a journey of self-discovery, and it is a journey of accomplishments so that you can build your confidence, so you can build your awareness of self. All right, group 2, that's what I got for you. That's what I received. I hope this was a helpful and interesting reading. I really enjoyed reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you made it this far, why don't you put me a lipstick down below? A lipstick emoji or a lips emoji down below to let me know you made it this far. And thank you all for watching. If you can and are able, please hype this video. It does help the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of the channel, of my tribe. I really appreciate all of you who are subscribers. I deeply appreciate each one of you. And I hope all of you have a beautiful day, and I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected Santa's Cup, this is going to be your reading all about the hot holiday tea. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, okay? So I'm going to start off with Santa's deck here and get quite a few cards. We have... the Krampus has your name, naughty. Have you been naughty? Better shape up or you'll get cold, or worse, taken for a demonic ride. Ooh, okay. Tell us more. Okay, we have a naughty. Someone is haunted by the memories of you and is feeling lonely. Aw, someone's haunted by you. They're missing you. Tell us more. Tell us more, Santa. Give us some more. Okay. Give us some more. We want to know more tea. Come on now. If someone's missing you, you better shape up or you're going to get cold, or worse, knowing your worth without being on a list. Head elf in charge. Yeah. You know your worth. So miss me, baby. Miss me. You want to kiss me? Toxic family gatherings. Naughty. Someone is burning the turkey and stirring the gravy instead of spreading good cheer. Yeah, you're like, miss me. I don't care. Y'all are toxic. I don't want to be around y'all. I don't want to be toxic no more. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go on. Y'all be toxic with one another. We have salty surprise. Nice. An unexpected good surprise is coming your way. Be on the lookout. Okay. You know your worth. And now there's a surprise coming your way. I'm going to get some more cards because this is Santa's stack. This is Santa's stack. It's one of my favorite decks from the Abyss Tarot. Rosie over there made this deck. I love it. Connected. Connected in the 4D and 5D realm. Well, aren't you ascended? You're an ascended little elf over here. Look at you. All ascended, all connected, all aware. And you got people missing you and they want to kiss as you and be all toxic with you. What's a person to do? What's an elf to do? We have, the Grinch. Because they're not happy, they want everyone else to be just as miserable. So come to the function. Come on down to the function. Black Widow, naughty, beautifully wrapped, present laced with death. Ooh. You know who that is. You know who that is. Is that your mama? Is that your mama? Let's see. Let's get some toxic X-Files. Again, from the Abyss Tarot and her friend Vibe About It, LLC. You should look them up. They have some really great cards. This is one of my favorite decks. Tell me about it. Tell me about this Grinchy Black Widow. Tell me about this. Toxic, toxic, toxic. I miss you. I want to kiss you. Of course they miss you. You're a baddie. You're a baddie elf. We have fatal attraction. They become the idealistic person they think their partner wants and loses their self-identity. They don't even know who they are. I had to censor myself a little bit. They don't even know who they are, okay? They have no sense, self-awareness of who they are. They probably just dress like everybody else, like every other horrible person, and act like every other horrible person. You know, it seems very vapid, and I don't know. I think this person just doesn't have a sense of self at all. And I think the way they dress, they copy people, copy people's. I don't think it's anyone in particular. I think it's just a big, I want to say mess of people. Are they a mess? Are they just a mess? That's what I'm picking up. Like they're kind of a mess. And they're stingy. They're greedy. They're stingy. They don't want to share anything, but they want you to share with them. Okay? Like, how dare you not come to the functions? How dare you? How dare you not talk to me? Monkeying around, comes around as happy-go-lucky and charismatic, but will never take anyone seriously. Empty calories, pretends to have substance, but is just full of air. They don't mean anything they say. They can't back up anything they say. Okay? Some of you have a male who is missing you. Okay? They miss you terribly. And the thing is that I feel like you know your worth. And you're just like, miss me. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You know, you're going to have to miss me a bit. It's, you know. And we have a surprise here. Let's find out about this. Tell me about this. Tell me about this pickle. This salty surprise. Tell me about it. Connected in 4 and 5D. Tell me about this good over here. What's a good? Tell me about the good over here with this head elf in charge. I feel like you have been getting it together. You may not feel like it, but you have. You've been getting it together. And making power moves. And I feel like your spirit team sees your power moves, okay? They see it. Now we have the 8 of Cups. Moving on in spite of it all. Just picking up your cups. Well, not really. You'd leave your cups, but in this one, she's got bubbles, and they're kind of like, I feel like they're going with her, okay? But they're light as a feather. This is a different 8 of Cups card to me, okay? So, you know, you're moving on. You're taking it with you, okay? You're moving on. You're like, you know, you may be an air sign, air, water. Okay, we have the Ace of Coins. You got a present, another present coming. It may be money, it may be resources, it may be opportunity. We have the Chariot. There's some victory here. Victory! Winning! I'm winning! I'm winning! There's motion, there's balance, there's winning, there's some kind of gift. Tell me about the gift. We want to know. It's ooey gooey. The Queen of Swords. We have the 3 of Coins and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like they've paid attention and taken notes, okay? Whoever this gift is from, they've paid attention, okay, with the 3 of Coins. And they've taken notes about it. They put a lot of thought into this, okay? This offer, this gift, this money that's coming your way. They really want you to like it. They really want you to like it. Okay, so it could be coming from one of these over here, somebody who's missing you. So tell me who this is coming from. Switch decks. Tell me who this is coming from. Tell me who this is coming from. Is it coming from somebody who's missing you? Yeah, might be. Okay, tell me about this. Tell me about who this is coming from. Who is this coming from? Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This is coming from someone who is, I feel like you're spiritually connected to them. Okay. Especially with the bird here. You're spiritually connected to them. This person is emotionally, spiritually fulfilled. I feel like they have access to resources. And I feel this energy of knowledge here, of self-knowledge and reflection, especially with the mirror back here. They may be psychically connected to you as well. But there's something about reflections of one another, okay? They may be like a bestie, a best friend here. There may be more intentions with that as well. 2 more cards. We have the Hierophant and the 8 of Cups. So 88 is an important number here. This person may have like, I feel like they want to move towards you and bring more intensity to your relationship. Okay, for some of you, they want to make it more official. If you're friends, they want to like have a deeper relationship with you. If this is romantic, they want to start dating you. If this is a new person, if this is your person that misses you, then they want to like go to the next level, whatever that is, okay? With the 8 of Cups here, I feel like there is this energy of moving on, okay? They want to take you, and I feel like they want to help you move on from these really difficult emotions, okay? These things that you're moving on from, you're kind of carrying them with you, right? But you're also moving on from them. I think they want to help you move on from them. They want to help you heal from them. It's a beautiful energy, okay? And that's the intention with the pickle. Okay, that's the intention here with the pickle. And then we have this energy. So let's get into this energy and what intentions are here. The true emotional deck. Let's get into this energy here. This Grinch, this Black Widow. I feel like there's a lot of talk over, when we have this toxic family gatherings, I feel like this is a lot of talk around family with the Grinch and the Black Widow here. And it feels like family gatherings. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. We do have the holidays coming up. This is holiday tea. So married, twin flames, thug. Oh, some of you, they're saying you're married to a thug. You think this is the one. You think you're with the one, but you're with a thug. Okay, that's what they're saying. You think that they are yours and they're amazing, but they really have bad intentions, okay? And they have a history. And maybe some of them do have a history, okay? Doesn't mean people can't change, all right? But they're saying nasty things about your relationship, for sure. These two want to come out. We have, I miss you, bumping heads. How can you miss me when all we do is fight? That's what I hear. We have, Ooh, Jezebel. Okay. Family. We have police station. Okay. All right. And then we have secrets. Okay. All right. One more. And then we have too late. Okay. All right. Well, here we have the police station. We're just going to bring this down where it belongs with the thug over here. They're definitely talking about this right here. The police were involved, they think. If there's ever been kind of an arrest in this situation, if there's ever been kind of a history, they're definitely talking about it. If you have had issues with the police, they're definitely talking about it. Any relationship you've had. But if you're married, they're definitely talking about your marriage. And they may be saying they should be arrested for what they've done because they're a thug. It could be that kind of talk as well. But they're like, they aren't the one. They aren't the one. Okay, there's a lot of that going on. Like, come on. They aren't the one. Okay, let's pull some tarot on that, and then I'll get this little stack over here. Tell me about this. Tell me more. Tell me more. What else these people saying? What are they saying? Y'all aren't twin flames. Y'all aren't soulmates. This is a thug meet thug relationship. We have the Four of Swords. See what I'm feeling with this? This is intuitive, okay? I feel like they're sneaking out. Look at them, sneaking out of a coffin. They're sneaking out. The Queen of Cups. They have no idea. They're oblivious. They're oblivious. The Seven of Wands. And look at these little aliens around them. And I feel like this is like, and they feel so guilty, okay? Because these are emotions. This is the guilty energy around them. So I'm reading this intuitively. I feel like this is what they're saying. They're like, they're so oblivious to them sneaking around and doing things they're not supposed to do, and they act guilty. They act like they're guilty of this. They act like they're guilty. And it's all bullshit. It's not. And even if this is the case, okay, it's none of their business. Family is not supposed to do this. And this is why you probably don't show up, right? Because they're toxic. They're toxic. Let's just pull a card here. How toxic are they? West Side Story dislikes other people's polar opposite views and will find fault in people they inadvertently have commonalities with. They'll just pick a fight. They just pick fights. They just say things to trigger people like this. Like they're sneaking around, you're oblivious, and they act guilty all the time, and you just have no idea. As if you are stupid. That is so insulting. As if you would be with a thug. Even if somebody has a past, it doesn't mean that's who they are today. And honestly, it isn't their business. It isn't their business, okay? It's your relationship. It's your house, okay? And, it is what it is. We have bumping heads, I miss you, too late, secrets. Okay, well, this is here. Whew, bumping heads. Listen. The fights. Tell me about these fights here. Tell me about the fights. Listen. Don't ask me to come around and we're going to fight, okay? The Knight of Cups. Don't ask me to come around. Like coming around, offering a cup, being like, okay, let's play family. Let's play happy family time now. Let's all play and pretend like none of this toxic crap has happened. Okay, let's pull a toxic card. Misery loves company, convinces others the bad isn't as bad as it appears. People are better off with them instead of without. That's the dinner table at holidays. We're all going to pretend like it's not that bad. Knight of Cups. Okay, I'm coming over. I'm bringing my pie, my cake, and here I am. And here we are. Six of Wands. Going to really approach this with the best attitude. Okay. And immediately, what happens? All you want is attention. You're so attention seeking. The cake you bring, or the way you look, or something you say. You know, you have this positive attitude and immediately it's like you're attention seeking, or you're a show off, or you're this, or you're that. You come in really trying. You're peacocking, or you're this, or you're that. It's the pull apart, pick apart party, and you're just not having it. We have the 3 of Cups here. Yeah, there it is. The pull apart party. And you're just like, you know what, Wheel of Fortune, no. I'm outie. I'm moving on. We're not doing it. We're not doing this. Look at all the cups. They're swinging all the cups around. Look at all the cups. I got this positive attitude, and then we got all these cups. You know what they're doing? They're having a few. Or talking trash on this positive person. They're bumping heads right here. See all the heads? See how her heads are moving? They're bumping. And you're just like, I'm not doing this anymore. Can't you see? I have the 6 of Wands here. Can't you see? I'm into positive relationships. If we can't do this without bumping heads, it's too late. Okay? I've done what I can do. So, miss me. But what you miss isn't me. It's your idea of who I should be, not who I am. You miss a whole relationship that doesn't even exist. You miss a me that I'm not. You want me to be something I'm not. And so, bye. And there it is. You got Jezebel and secrets. Let's see what we get. Let's pull some more cards. I know we got layers and layers of cards, don't we? Tell me about this. I miss you. We're going to leave that miss you card there. Woo! Check yourself. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. Tell me about these secrets. Be careful, they both look the same. Salt or sugar, looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. So, someone is being two-faced. Someone is playing in your face. Tell me more. Oh, we got this over here. We got that over there. We got fake friends. We got great actor. And we have attracting. Whoo, okay, I think this goes over here. You got someone who is not your friend. They are not your friend, and they are listening to everything you have to say. They are trying to cause a problem. They are trying to cause a problem. Okay. Tell me about this problem. Tell me what this is. Wrong deck. Tell me what this is. Wrong deck. Tell me what this is. They want me to pull from this deck that I didn't even open, but that happens sometimes. Okay, tell me what this is. Trickster spirit, sudden loss of memory, things end up missing. Someone is stealing from you. They're stealing from you. They appear to be your friend, and they're not your friend. They're lying. They're misleading you. They're stealing from you. This person hating on you has a narcissistic behavior. They're like a secret hater. And they appear, this could be a sister, a sibling, even a bestie. It could be a bestie that has turned on you for some reason. It could have to do with your partner. I mean, this is devious. If this is you, this is you. It's very devious. We have someone is doing black magic, juju work on you. So you may have someone throwing work on you. If this is you, it's you. They constantly convince people that they are this and that. Okay, so some of you have someone who is throwing work on you. That's the T. Okay? They're throwing work on you. So protect yourself accordingly. They hate that you're happy. They hate that you got this good thing going on over here. They hate this. You have a hardcore hater, and I feel like they are undercover. Okay? If that is you, baby, get some protection. Do, if this resonates for you, do some clearing, do some work. Okay? You know what I'm saying if this is you. Okay? And if this is you, you've had a feeling. You've had a feeling. You may have had wards hit. You may have had funky feelings. And sometimes you've got to clear energy like this. You've got to work with it. You've got to do it a few times, especially if someone has hired someone to do this. Some of you have like a professional who did this. Okay. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? I feel like this person has developed this feeling over time. Okay, we have your significant other is sending you negativity. For some of you, this involves your significant other as well. Won't be all of you, or an ex-significant other. They mock you when they feel jealousy towards you. Yes, so backhanded compliments are going to be a sign that this is you. Okay, backhanded compliments. Like, oh, I love your shirt, but I would never wear that. Like, it's just not for me, but it's for you. It's totally for you. That kind of thing, all right? And I feel like they developed this. It feels kind of weird. It feels like they developed this over time. Why did they develop this? Where did this come from? Where did this come from? How did they go from friend to foe and so intense hatred? Tell me about it. Two of Swords. There's something they thought about. There's some kind of doubt, decision. Tell me about it. The Ten of Cups. Oh, something that disrupts your happy relationship. Okay, I feel like this one here, they got clarity, the Emperor. There was a fight. There was a fight here. Loss of control over you and the happiness. Like loss of control over this relationship and the emotions. And it could have to do with a third party, like you having a partner, you having a new friend, you having a job, you doing things. Okay, there's jealousy here. Also, some of you, they want your partner. Okay, there's deviousness here. There's mischief here. For some of you, I feel like the sword has to do with your happiness. Like they don't want you to be happy anymore. I feel like you made them mad. You really made them mad because they're losing influence over you, losing control over you, okay? And they may not have cast it on you, but this is a lot of anger coming your way, and you may be feeling it. So if that's you, that's your T, okay? That's part of your T. Let's move on to this over here, okay? You have somebody missing you who's very attracted to you, okay? Oh, no. I just dropped a bunch of cards. Oh, well. You have somebody over here who's very attracted to you. Also, we have this Jezebel energy here, and I want to pull on that. Tell me about the Jezebel energy. This can be spell work, okay? And I feel like with the attraction and the Jezebel energy here, I feel like we need to pull on this. So if you've done Jezebel work, let's see what the outcome is. Tell me about this Jezebel work. Sometimes it shows up like this in my readings. So let's see. Give me the T on this. Attraction, this attraction energy. and putting on a show. I'm here. I see great actor, but I feel great attractor, great generator. Okay. So let's get into it. Tell me about this. Great actor, great generator. Tell me about it. Tell me about this energy. Oh, we flipped a bunch. Should we take it all? We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. I got a bunch of cards on the table. Two of Wands. The High Priestess. The Queen of Swords. Not taking reversals. The Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So if you've casted this, we have a lot of energy coming towards you. Okay. And it feels like things are, all my cards all of a sudden want to fall. It's so weird. It feels like there's something coming kind of out of the blue for you with the Four of Cups, while you're focused on, it feels like work and trying to figure out how to make things work, okay? How to bring things together, how to, with the Two of Wands, how to go to the next step, how to, and it's not necessarily like you're trying to like make huge strides here, okay? This is just trying to have something come together for you and get balance with the Two of Wands and Two of Pentacles, and have things come together for you, okay, financially. And I feel like the outcome here is the High Priestess seeing the truth, seeing the way, feeling it intuitively, and being guided to make logical decisions based upon your intuitive abilities. Making decisions that are balanced, okay? And following the number 22, 22, okay? Look into that number. I feel like there's a lot of energy coming in quickly. We have 2, 2, and 4 here. Clarify. Let's see. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands for me. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands for me. We want this card. We have the Seven of Cups. Lots of offers. Lots of energy. Lots of interest here. We have the Chariot. Victory. Movement. Winning. And it does feel like completion of one cycle moving into another cycle. And it feels like vindication. And this comes from this work, okay? It's very important to move logically and use your intuition. It is a careful balance, okay? It's something you have to learn to do if you've never done it, all right? Let's one more card here. We have the Three of Pentacles. And you're going to have observation. You're going to have more attention on your work, on what you're doing to create this flow, okay? I do think you're going to have interest, and you're going to have some flow come out of nowhere for you. And so it's important for you to be aware that whatever working you did, it worked. Okay. Now, this right here, I feel like this and the fake friends. Where's the fake friends? The fake friends are somewhere. Okay, there's fake friends. I really feel like there is someone missing you who is obsessed with your energy. Okay. I messed up all my cards. It's driving me crazy now. There is somebody who is obsessed with you. They're very focused on you. And I think you probably feel this. They're very attracted to you physically. They miss you, and I think they want a little message. So let's let them have a little message. I think they miss being close to you, and they want you to know. They're a little obsessed with you. We have Judgment. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. Oh, I feel like they really want to give you a good time. They want to have a good time with you, okay? And I feel this energy of there may be some money issues, and so they're not able to really do that. And especially with the Judgment card, let's pull these two here. And yeah, we have the 10 of knives, of swords, and I feel like they are afraid that if you're in a relationship with this person and y'all are long distance, or you don't see each other much, maybe you're married and you don't see each other as much, or you're very, very busy. We're all busy, right? I think they feel like it may be dying. Perhaps a relationship is transforming and maybe not for the better because y'all haven't enjoyed any time together. Okay, you haven't enjoyed, you know, laughter or giggles or you know, anything. So this person feels like, it's almost like they feel like there's nothing they can do to stop the transformation, and they're not sure what is on the other side of it. And they just miss you so much. And it's a couple love here. Like, they love you, and you make them very happy. And somehow they want to transform this. They don't want this to end. They don't want things to stop. They just don't know what to do. And that's the message I got here. So, and that's the hot holiday tea. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. Again, I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, leave me a little Christmas tree down below. I would love to see those to let me know that you made it this far. I appreciate all of you for watching. If you can, hype this video. It really does help the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. I really appreciate all of my subscribers for being here. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.